Yo, what's up, everybody out there? This is the voice of This is KC Sports. I'm your man, Bishop. We got a little bit to talk about today. The fall of K-State, uh, the fall of KC Current, the fall of, Sporting KC, the NFL draft that's coming up, and Chiefs Kingdom having a complete meltdown because Brett Veach isn't doing enough of what they think he should be doing. All that and more on This is KC. Let's run it. Yo. Welcome back for another episode of This is KC Sports. I'm your man, Bishop. It was, honestly, it's Sunday, of course. 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm in Kansas City. Live and direct on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. The sun was shining out there here in Kansas City, but it got kind of gloomy kind of quick. Kind of got an overcast, I guess, going on. I don't know. It looked like it wants to rain, but nothing so far. I'm not real big on summer weather. Like, I prefer the cold weather for the most part, but after a certain point in the winter season, I'm like, all right, I need a little bit of warmth, a little bit of sunshine, because it kind of rejuvenates, a little bit, makes you feel a little better, make you feel like doing some yard work and stuff. I hate spring. I like spring, but I dislike spring. I dislike spring due to the fact that I suffer from seasonal allergies. But and all that rain. Rain is cool. I do like the gloomy weather, but sometimes I'm like, okay, all this mud, and I work outside 24/7. Well, not 24/7, but I work outside 365. Like all my work is outside. So hey, what's up, Taryn? What's up, my man Larry B, Adam? Thank y'all for tuning in. Yeah, Adam, K-State, they they failed. It was a close game, it was a close game. What was 76-79, 79-76? But yeah, Royals are about to start up. We 3 games away from season opener, and so far they are looking good. The Royals are looking good. So I was excited, very excited for the season opener of the KC Current. Yesterday they played North Carolina Courage, which, of course, Carolina defeated KC Current 1-0, full game. KC Current had some rookies out there. They were kind of thrown into the fire a little bit. A lot of new faces and stuff. So I'm sure they'll bounce back. That's the best way. That's the best way to. Oh yeah, thank you, Taryn. 79-76. Yes, that's what that was the final score in the K-State game. KC Current, like I said, I'm sure they'll bounce back. It's a lot of season. It was only one game yesterday. It was first game, so 1-0 with some rookies. I think that's pretty nice. I know soccer is very difficult to score in soccer. I never played soccer. My second oldest son, played soccer before he switched over to football. So and watching them games. Oh my gosh, man! It's like, geez, will somebody score a goal? So, but that's cool. And like we said, like we're on topic now. K State falls to FAU. Um, that was, like I said, that was a tough one, 79-76. K State, they were controlling the game, while leading. I think the most they led by was 7 points, but they FAU went on that 18-4 run and can't really do much with that. All you can do is try to turn it around. But I think that was the turning point on that 18-4 run. I think they put that work in. I honestly thought K State would go all the way, but the universe had other plans. This. So congrats to FAU. They did their thing. Man, that was a nail biter right there. Like I said, I honestly, wholeheartedly believe K State was gonna go all the way, and they could have, but you know, if it ain't your time, it ain't your time. So, um, I'm excited as um, well. Before we talk about the Royals here, Sporting KC. Oh man, I know they got their asses handed to them by Seattle Sounders. Crazy, crazy, right? Hey, so was it last week? We were talking about Sporting KC. I think it was last week. They were talking about them that they having a difficult time finding the back of the net. Scoring the goals. They accomplished that. They got they got that taken care of. They scored a goal, but Seattle Sounders, man, they just went on a 4 score, and I think so. The final score was 4-1, and I think that is the first time in Seattle's club history where they had a 4 score game. So big ups to Seattle. They did their thing. Congrats all the way around. You know what I'm saying? So, Sporting, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. I know there's a lot of season left. A lot of season left. Things just really got kicked off. I'm still nervous. Um, I mean, Sporting KC isn't off to a good start right now. They hopefully this, by them losing these games, they can, that'll be fuel to the fire, but they better get to pouring some of that gasoline on that fire because one thing they don't want is for they mental to get a little distracted and stuff. And I know they're professionals; they've been here before, they can handle it, but you don't want your mental to get a little distracted and then the season get out of control and get out of hand to where you can't catch up. So they better get on their thing and correct wrongs and turn that bus around because it's looking a little scary right now for Sporting KC. Uh, the Royals though, hey, I don't, like I said, it's spring training. That's right, Taryn. Take care of your mentals. What Marshawn Lynch say? Take care of your chickens. uh, but I know it's spring training MLB. Um, but the Royals, man, they are looking. They want that stadium. They want that. You can tell they want that stadium. They ain't playing. They taking care of business in spring training. Yeah, exactly, Taryn. It's a long season. Sporting KC, they got time to turn it around. They just can't let things, this look that they facing right now, as they face themselves in the mirror. They can't allow this to get to them mentally. So if they got a lot of time. It's not no panic yet, but definitely want to start trying to edge away from the cliff right now. Um, yeah, the Royals, man, I'm like I said, spring training. They looking good. Today they take on the Cubs in one of the last three games of spring training. So spring training's coming to an end. They dusted off the Dodgers yesterday, 6-3. They looking good, like I said. They looking good. They got a lot of young players, new faces and stuff. Um, I think they'll have a fight till the end mentality going into the season opener. So I'm a little excited for this baseball season. I don't know how I feel about the pitch clock thing that's supposed to be taking place this season, but I, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I didn't really look into it. I just remember that it was going around that there's going to be a pitch clock, kind of like the play clock in football and shot clock in the NBA and basketball and things like that. So I guess it's going to be a pitch clock. I guess I don't know how it works. I don't know per se how it works, so I can't speak much on it. I'm guessing once the pitcher is up on the mound, I'm guessing he has a certain amount of time to throw, or is it does he have a certain amount of time to take the mound? I don't know. What do y'all think about that? How do y'all feel about a pitch clock in baseball? Does it maybe it's a good thing? Will it help speed the game up? Um, a little bit, maybe. Hopefully, that'll be cool because baseball played so many damn games. Jeez, I don't know how they arms can hold up those pitchers, man. I don't know how they do it. But so yeah, so that's gonna be something to see, something to watch for. I'm definitely gonna try to put in a few bets on baseball. We'll see how that work out though. We'll see how that work out. It's coming up. Like I say, I think the season opener or whatever for baseball. Well, I know for the Royals, their first game the season is March 30th, so be looking forward to that. But what I'm really looking forward to, because I love football, that's just me. This draft that's about to take place. That it's among us here, pretty much. You know what? In a month and a day, we'll be kicking off the 2023 NFL draft. A lot of good prospects in that draft. I'm actually excited to see who's going to take what quarterback though, because um, yeah, I was surprised that I know a lot of y'all said that it was gonna happen. A lot of y'all disagreed with me. Y'all were correct. I was wrong. I honestly thought that the Panthers was gonna ride with their QB, and they actually, I think, what they do, trade them or something. So they still have their number one pick. So obviously they're taking the QB, which that's awesome. But who are they gonna take? Um, I don't know if I would go with the Bryce Young situation. I don't think Bryce Young would be for my organization. Solid kid, solid player. I just don't. I like the Richardson guy. That's who I will go with from Florida. Guy's big. He can move. He can throw. I think I'm gonna go with him. We can work out the mechanics and stuff. As Adam said, he hoped to see lots of KC barbecue on display at the draft. That stuff is lit. It's good. Yeah, our barbecue is pretty good. Like I said, I am gonna go ahead and try to make my way down there. And see what I can see. Try to hone in on that fan experience and see how it be. Because watching it on TV, you're like, man, them fans are living it up. They cheering down there. They talking to the TV personalities and all that stuff, and it's gonna be something to see. So I'm definitely gonna try to make my way down there. But speaking of Adam, speaking of KC barbecue, man, like I said, I for all you all that are traveling here, that's gonna visit Kansas City for the NFL draft. Um, Welcome first off. If you've never been to Kansas City, two to all my Kansas City people, please treat these people with respect and show them some decent hospitality. They just here to represent their team. We may not like their teams, and that's fine, but please. But I do have a request for all my Kansas City people, and Adam, this is going to tie into the barbecue thing. Do not allow these tourists that come here to represent their team. Do not allow them to keep them off of Prospect and Truce, please. Do not, do not, do not send them over there for anything. There is no barbecue on Prospect and on Truce, especially 35th and Prospect. There's no barbecue over there. Do not go over there. I promise you, you will not find no barbecue on Prospect and Truce, man. I guarantee. Don't go there. Especially no baked beans. You don't want those beans that they got over there, on Prospect. Those beans will have you regretting your entire decision for coming to Kansas City. You don't want those. That the beans they selling, you don't want. So Paige is laughing. Seriously, she know. If you've been in Kansas City and you drove down Prospect and Truce, you know that nah, keep it down there, the Union Station area. You know, go to your hotels and stuff. Go to the Plaza area and all that stuff. There's a lot of places to see, but don't Prospect and Truce isn't one of them. So yeah, so far doing free agent frenzy that's been happening for the past couple of weeks. I've liked what I've seen. There was a lot of surprises. Who would have ever thought that Dallas would release Ezekiel Elliott? I mean, I'm kind of happy it happened, to be honest with you. I believe Tony Pollard is better, and someone was debating with me saying that, well, Ezekiel do all the dirty work, and I'm like, yeah, does he? Because if you go back and watch, Pollard do all the dirty work, and Ezekiel is just there for the first and goal situations, the goal line situations. At least that's what it seemed like to me. So happy for that. On my Chiefs side, we lost a lot of players, during free agency, which some was a surprise. I thought we would bring back Colin Sanders, or Saunders, and I think he ended up going to New Orleans. I honestly really thought McCole Hardman would be back. So either one or two things happened. The Chiefs didn't want McCole back, or McCole didn't want the Chiefs offer, which would make no sense considering that his contract is 1 year, $6.5 million for to go to the Jets. But I think I was just reading earlier today that you got your social media agents out there. I guess they dissected the contract a little bit, dissected the contract a little bit, and they were saying that basically it's like $1 million for a year. I guess it just has a bunch of bonuses and stuff on signing bonuses or something. So I was actually shocked that, considering that Brett Veach loves speed, I was shocked that him and Andy Reid, didn't bring McCole Hardman back. That's kind of heartbreaking. I like McCole. He seemed like a pretty decent kid. Like I said, unless he just didn't want to come back. Maybe that's what he's saying, that he didn't know if Kansas City made an offer. His agent didn't tell him if they did. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Who knows? But so he'll be on the Jets. The Jets is going to be, to me, they're going to be something. With or without Aaron Rodgers. I think the Jets are going to be something special. I've been saying this for the past 3 years. My son, my third oldest son, he's been talking smack to me for the past 3 years. I thought you said the Jets was going to be good. I thought you said the Jets was going to be good. The Jets are going to be good. And I kept telling him, the Jets are going to be fine, dude. Watch, they're coming. It's been long enough that they've had down season after down season. It's almost inevitable that they just stay horrible. They're going to be fine. And I told him, I said, look, if you notice, at the end of every season, we see a little bit of spark out of that team. First it started with the defense. I'm like, boom, they getting the defense together. Okay. Then last season, the offense started kicking up towards the end of the season. I said, boom, they got it. They just need a few more pieces. They got it. They got it. They need a quarterback, honestly. And if Aaron Rodgers don't work out, if I was the Jets, I'll be pushing after Lamar Jackson. However, anywho, I say anywho, not however. Anywho, um, now they have McCole Hardman. I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to keep Elijah Moore. Kind of weird that they didn't do that because that would have been a hell of a duo right there. But so they still got Wilson and all them. Still look like a solid offense. Defense, we know what their defense is capable of doing. I think they just a quarterback away. This year, they get their quarterback. To me, I'm going to put this on record. Jets, I'm sorry, in that division, Buffalo will probably end up number 3. Number 3. Yep, I said it. I said it. I said it. I said it. Don't care. Don't care. Buffalo will end up number 3 in that division because they now have to deal with the Jets and Miami. And Miami, they're getting it together. I don't know what they're gonna do with their quarterback situation. Hopefully Tua can stay healthy enough. But I think with Tua being left-handed thrower, I think that's what makes it a lot difficult. I don't know. Maybe this year they can pull it together and figure out some plays to capitalize and to, take advantage of Tyreek Hill and Waddle with a left-handed quarterback. I think that's probably what the issue was, that left hand was a situation, I think. I mean, he had some beautiful throws. He had some good throws, but I think they need to figure that out. Another thing is that O-line, because that dude was getting jacked up like Joe Burrow. He was getting messed up. So hopefully he can stay healthy and, his eggs didn't get scrambled too much. Not to be funny or nothing, but serious, because concussions are a serious thing, but hopefully he's good. So with that saying, Jets, Miami, they're going to probably battle it out for 1 and 2. Buffalo is definitely probably going to end up being a solid 3. Josh Allen, to me, is a good quarterback. I just think he plays very selfish. So, and I think that's their issue. Stephon Diggs said he can't figure it out. I figured it out for you. Your quarterback is selfish. So, there you have it. Where would Ezekiel Elliott end up? I think he'll end up in Buffalo. If I haven't seen news that he went anywhere else yet. Buffalo's been looking for a running back. I think that's where he'll end up at. Somewhere up there. I don't know. That's just how I feel. These, like I said, Jets. I'm high on Jets this year. I think Washington. I was on Twitter going back and forth with some Washington fans, and it's crazy to me that some of you guys, think so low on your team, man. But EB is already turning that team around. They getting, he done brought in a lineman already, or I'm sorry, he brought in a right tackle with Andrew Wiley, that was from Kansas City. Marcus Kemp is a receiver he brought in. They got Jacoby Brissett. I think Jacoby Brissett is going to be starting quarterback by week 1. A lot of people are like, nah, Sam Howell. Sam Howell looked pretty decent, but nah, bro. Brissett is going to take over. Watch. I guarantee he's going to be starting. And I got Washington going number 1 and number 2 in their division. I mean it. I got it bookmarked and everything. I got receipts. I'm keeping receipts on that. So yeah, but not to veer off too far. But there's just been a lot of crazy things going on in the free agency. A lot of shocking stuff. I'm surprised that Frank Clark hasn't got. Not really. No, not really surprised that Clark hasn't got picked up yet. I think is going to happen is Clark probably won't sign nowhere until close of the season. Probably, or not season, but probably close to training camp. And I think he's going to end up coming back to Kansas City. I wouldn't be shocked if they make him an offer that his agent likes. He's getting up there. you know, I don't know. But we did get Charles, how do you say his name? Omenihu. So, and that guy he can play edge and on the inside. We seen what he did to Mahomes when he was on the Texans, when when they hey almost put a damper on things. That dude, yeah. So he can be moved around. So maybe Clark will be back, maybe not. I don't know. I kind of have a feeling that the Chiefs is gonna make him an offer and bring him back. We'll see. As far as receivers go, um, everybody's having a meltdown right now, and I'm like, dude, what the hell's wrong with everyone? It's all right. It's okay. Like, just because we're not, Veach isn't rolling out the red carpet for OBJ and DeAndre Hopkins, OBJ, Odell Beckham Jr. for y'all who don't know the acronyms or whatever. Just because they're not rolling out the red carpet for these guys, don't mean that we're in trouble. Like I said, I've been saying it all week. People are tired of hearing me. I think I said it on the show last week. John Ross runs a 4-2-2. Like, yes, I understand that he doesn't have very much anything to show what he can do. And hell, Kadarius Toney didn't really neither. You know? But when you come to a Andy Reid offensive system, he'll find something for you to do. Trust me. Especially if it feel like it's worth his time. He'll open that play. If you go back, just go back. This season, last season, season before that, probably pretty much every season, and stop at the season where we had Kareem Hunt. And look at some of those plays. Those are the same plays Andy Reid has been running. Andy Reid ain't even cracked open the playbook for real. Like, yeah, we ain't seen half of that man can do, or the plays that he got. I'm telling you. So he's just been getting by with the plays that he knows has been working, and it's almost like every team forgets. Like, damn, we just saw this play last week. And he did it again. We just saw it in the Super Bowl. You had Kadarius Toney score on one side, and we ran the same play on the other side. We flipped it like Madden. We just flipped it, and Sky Moore scored on the same play. So it's almost like Andy, he waved something over the air or something, and these defensive coordinators and stuff, they forget. Hey, salute Marcus. Hey, appreciate you for tuning in. Adam said Mahomes will turn any receiver into a half grade better. A B becomes B plus A minus minimum with Mahomes slinging passes to him. And you're absolutely correct, sir. You're correct. We just witnessed it. We just witnessed it. What they don't want to happen is for Mahomes to get a DeAndre Hopkins or Odell Beckham Jr. You don't want that to happen. Because just like y'all said that a lot of people say Mahomes isn't a pocket passer, shit. There's films that prove Mahomes can pass from the pocket. You better go back and look and see when he was throwing it to DeMarcus Robinson and stuff. All those were pocket passes. Go back and look. It's there. It's there. Most of those were pocket passes. So you don't want him to get another great weapon like that. I don't want that. I want to see the next phase of Mahomes. That's what I want to see. And this will be the next one. Well, we just saw a phase, during the Super Bowl. Actually, during this year, there was no Tyreek Hill. Or last season, there was no Tyreek Hill. And everybody was saying that it was going to be a drop-off year, it was going to be a fall-off year, a rebuild year. We just saw what happened. Terrence said, I said last week, as long as Mahomes is the QB, any receiver the Chiefs will be an elite receiver. Exactly. And I said that to a coworker of mine. I told him when the whole Tyreek Hill situation went down, I said, hey, man, Mahomes is the quarterback. Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy are sitting up there coming up with stuff, putting their heads together. And that's how I know Washington is going to be something, because Ron Rivera looks like, he seems like a pretty level-headed guy, humble. And then you got Eric Bieniemy, who I'm sure has those gadget plays that y'all seen, the temptation spins and all that other stuff. Those were Eric Bieniemy plays. Like, Andy Reid is traditional. So, and that's how I know Washington's going to do very well. But yeah, exactly. Whatever receiver you put out there with Mahomes, and I said the same thing, Terry. I said it to a coworker. I said it to my coworker. Like I said, when the whole Tyreek Hill situation went down, I said, dude, if we get a receiver, as long as he can run a route and he can catch, that's all he has to do. As long as he understands that Mahomes wants you to keep running and never stop, because Mahomes will refuse to let the play die. We know that. He hardly ever throws it away, and he'll take a sack before he throws the damn ball away or before he lets the play die. Or you will have a hard-ass time, or you'll just give up chasing them, which we've seen happen. Max Crosby was like, you know what, I'm tired of this shit. I'm not chasing this guy around this field no more. I'm done. Whatever. I'll chase you a little bit off the line. After that, dude, do whatever the hell you're going to do. But I'm not going to keep chasing you around here. So we saw that. So yeah, whatever receiver you put in this guy's pocket, in his load up his pistol with, he's gonna make it work. Regardless, he has to. He's a competitor. Naturally, Mahomes don't want to lose. He's gonna make it work. Hey, this play ain't working. You better believe that he has some say-so in some of these plays that happen. Hey, this ain't working. Let's do this play because I think this play works better. And Andy Reid knows also. You know what I'm saying? He knows, like, hey, let's take advantage of this is your strength right here. So, Tony, your strength is on these jet sweeps just like McCole Hardman's was. We're going to jet sweep the hell out of you. So, stuff like that. Not saying that McCole can only do jet sweeps, but y'all get the picture. We're going to pause right here real quick. We'll be right back. We're going to continue this conversation. I'm feeling good right now. See y'all in a minute. This is Bishop. This is KC Sports. IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Hockey fans, I'm Adam Kernick.
And I'm Zach Puplis.
Together, we are the newest version of Hockey Talk on IE Sports Radio, The Neutral Zone.
Zone.
We love hockey, but we also know it's not everyone's first sport. So we want to make this show as much for new fans as for the diehards.
Whether you can name all the Swedes on the 08 Red Wings Stanley Cup team, or if you can't tell if Varlamov is a goalie or the latest trendy vodka, we're here to help. With facts, figures, and outrageous fans, we bring you all the hard-hitting hockey news you can handle, while still keeping it fun and on the rails. Well, mostly.
So tune in every week as we go around the hockey world, from college to Canada, the minors and the majors, and everywhere in between.
So bring your cellies.
And your one-timers.
Your wicked wristas.
And be sure to protect your five-hole.
Catch the Neutral Zone every week on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
We promise not to pick on the Arizona Coyotes every episode.
What's happening, sports fans? Are you a fan of Southern California sports? Are you looking for a show hotter than a hot summer day in California? Then look no further than the SoCal Supreme Sports Show, where I talk about all things Southern California sports. That's right, all sports teams from Southern California. From the hard-hitting tackles of the NFL, to the killer crossovers and big three-pointers of the NBA and WNBA, to the grand slams of the MLB, to the bone-chilling goals of the NHL, and to the booming kicks of the MLS, the SoCal Supreme Sports Show has it all for you. Oh, and let us not forget about the college sports as well. So join me, Taryn Rodriguez, every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Some say that Indiana is just a flyover state. Flatlands and cornfields, barns and country roads. What if I told you Indiana is the crossroads of America? What if I told you in all other states, basketball is just basketball? In Indiana, basketball is life. Crowded high school basketball gyms on a Friday night, and every barn with a basketball rim and a frayed, worn-out net. If you're interested in the heartbeat of America, and if you're interested in sports, if you have Hoosier running through your veins, the Crossroads Pod with Aaron X is made for you. Powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Each and every week, the Crossroad Pod covers all of Indiana sports. The pride of the horseshoe of the Indianapolis Colts. The blue-collar gold swagger of the Indiana Pacers. The relentless pursuit of a sixth banner for the Indiana Hoosiers. The swing of the hammer of the Purdue Boilermakers. The swoop of the Cardinals of Ball State. The summoning of the echoes of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. The growl of the Bulldogs of Butler. The intensity of an Indiana fever. The chop of the Indianapolis Indians. At the Crossroads Pod, if it is Indiana, we've got you covered. More than cornfields. More than country back roads. The Crossroads of America. Join me, Aaron X, every week. It's nothing but net.
It's IE Sports Radio. It is your direct feed for all that is sports. It is Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris every Tuesday night right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris is the most comprehensive view on Philadelphia sports exclusively right here on IE Sports Radio. You know what it is, your direct feed for all that is sports. Tuesday night, IE Sports Radio, Philly Sports Talk with Cash and Chris.
Welcome back. So, we were just on the topic of free agent frenzy and all some of the crazy stuff that happened during free agency. Well, at least crazy to me. So, like I said, Chiefs we added a few players, Jawan Taylor, that's a big boy right there. We added him from Jacksonville. We added Charles Omenihu from what do you call 49ers? And then Drew Tranquil, which I'm excited to see because, man, that guy's that guy also from the, former Chargers player. So, we know a lot about Mr. Tranquil because we see the Chargers two times a year. So, excited to see the Chiefs adding those pieces. But we were talking about, receivers and how Chiefs Kingdom is out here having a meltdown on Twitter because Brett Veach isn't really moving how they feel like he should move. Everybody is running around talking about how they don't feel like an unproven receiver is the move and all rookie receiver and all that stuff. And look here, Andy Reid runs one of the toughest training camps out there, okay? Ask any damn player in the NFL and they will tell you Andy Reid runs one of the toughest training camps. So if a receiver do not prove himself during that training camp, one or two things are going to happen. You either go to the practice squad as an extra body, or they'll just find somebody else to replace you. Simple as that. That's how it works. So this meltdown is beyond me just because we're not going to go get a big name receiver. Like we said last week, you don't need the brand name stuff. You don't always have to get the Kraft's, cheeses or, Sargento sliced cheeses for their sandwich to be good. You can get great value. You can get the Hy-Vee brand or whatever store brand that's local to your community. You can get their brand and the sandwich would still be good. Simple. More than likely because you wanted a damn sandwich from the beginning. So it's going to be good regardless, right? As long as you got cheese on. Now, a turkey sandwich without cheese or something, that's just, we ain't going to go down that road. However, so, you don't need the big names. I don't like the big names because everybody has an ego for the most part. And my fear is that there's going to be a whole lot of ego in that locker room. Andy Reid don't like that in his locker room. We know that. He will get rid of your ass. Quick. Okay? So, we know OBJ has a hell of an ego. Right? We know that. The man's, I don't like to say diva and stuff when talking about a male, but he has some diva tendencies to where he walks around like he's all that, Like I said, hey, I done seen a lot of players do that one-handed catch. We just watched Jalen Watson have a couple of one-handed interceptions, right? So I don't need, the one-hand catch thing. That ain't enough for me. You're going to have to show me some more. Show me that them knees can stay healthy. That's what I want to see. Show me that you can play 18 games or whatever, that you can make it through the season. So, like I said, we have Tony, MVS. I actually made a little meme picture, the death row picture when it was Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Suge Knight, and Tupac. And, I just did the little face, changed the faces and put Justin Ross, John Ross, MVS, and I forgot who else I put on there. But the new faces, the new era, Kadarius Toney. It was them the four I put on there. That to me right there, that's a hell of a. If Justin Ross can stay healthy, if John Ross can stay healthy, that's a hell of a receiving core, if you ask me. From what we know, we don't know much about Justin Ross yet, other than college and stuff, and he had them injuries and stuff. So we don't know much as far as an NFL situation. But John Ross, I think I've seen enough of between his college and a few NFL games to know that I think he's gonna make the team. You know, he's a future signing. Everybody like he may not even make the team. Oh, he's gonna make the damn team. The man, he's gonna make the team. He got the speed. He can run. It's not his fault. He had to break down his speed and slow down and come back for the passes from those two quarterbacks. You know, from the quarterbacks that was throwing to him. You know, I mean, like I said, yeah, Andy Dalton and I think Daniel Jones was throwing it to him. Come on, man. So, come on, son, as they say. So, yeah. So, like I said, stick any receiver in front of Mahomes is gonna be good. One thing I do want Veach to do, and Veach, you're probably not listening. You probably don't even hear this. But if you are some type of magical way, you tuned into Twitter on your burner account, and you came across this show by accident, first off, thanks. Second off, please bring back Jerick McKinnon. That's one player I do want you to bring back. Everybody else that left and all that, I can get over that. But McKinnon, I think I'm gonna need therapy, man, if you let that guy go somewhere else. So, so yeah, that's one player I want back. He's a real big piece to this offense, man. Unless there's something that you know, Veach, that we don't know. Because McKinnon saved, if you ask me, he saved Orlando Brown ass a few times with his blocking ability. So, you know, the little chip blocks that he was putting out there, that McKinnon was putting out there, he saved that man ass a couple times. I don't care what nobody says. So, yeah, I want McKinnon back unless y'all know that Jawan Taylor, who, as far as I know as of right now, they're going to try to convert him over to left tackle. Unless y'all think he can do it by himself without any chip blocking, then hey, hats off. I still want McKinnon on the roster. I don't care. So, I'm excited to see what they do. Everyone was like, Kansas City might trade up and do something. I know they ain't gonna they're not gonna trade away their first round draft pick, considering that the draft is here in Kansas City. So you guys can forget that. They're not gonna trade. They're gonna want their 31st pick or whatever the hell it is. It's almost damn near. To me, honestly, that should be considered second round. You know, that's all the way at the bottom of the pile. But you can do some magic. We've been proving you don't have to go 1 through 10 in the first round to be considered something. So, right? We seen it. Isaiah Pacheco, we seen it. So yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna draft. I don't know what they're gonna do with the first pick. Everybody thinking receiver. I'm thinking if it was me, I would be drafting maybe an edge, maybe. I don't know. Well, no, because like I said, they just picked up a minute who can play inside and outside. So depends on how they move him around. I don't know. I think I probably would try to pick up an edge in the first round, or I don't know. I don't think. I know. Offensive side of the ball normally comes off during the first round and all that crap, but I don't know. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. Like I said, I'm excited to see the Jets. I'm excited to see the Commanders this season. So far, I think it was yesterday. It was either yesterday, day before yesterday. A coworker of mine he said pick 2 teams from the AFC, 2 teams from the NFC, who I know for a fact is going to go far. And I think I picked Jets, Lions. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I picked Washington, Detroit, and Jets and Chiefs, if I'm not something like that. And that's what I think. I think them teams got it together. Like I said, Miami's gonna get up there only if their quarterback situation can be better. But it's gonna be interesting to see who picks who in this draft first round. Carolina, I don't know. I wouldn't go with the Bryce Young thing. I just To me, the Bryce Young, and I know Bryce Young is slightly better, or actually probably a lot more better than Trey Lance, but that's what that seemed like to me. Bryce Young seemed like a Trey Lance, Kyler Murray situation, waiting on the fold. Kyler Murray got, I don't know. We ain't gonna go down that road too far, but I don't know. Like I said, go with the guy out of Florida. Go with that Richardson guy. I think he has a lot to prove. I think he can do it. Lamar Jackson, what the hell's going on with that situation? I'm going to tell you something. If I'm Lamar, there's no way in hell I'm playing for the Ravens. It's not going to happen. Done. Okay? You only get one time to trick me by peeing on me and telling me it's rain, and I accept it. F that. Forget that. From moving forward, no. What is the whole thing? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah. I'm not playing for you. Sorry. Nope. No pity, nope. Even if, and I feel the same way for Josh Jacobs, man. It's crazy. I wouldn't be playing for the Raiders under that franchise tag. I'm sorry. I'm not playing for you. You didn't want to pick up the fifth year option thingy, whatever. You don't want to give me a contract, even though I was technically the best player on your team last season. And you think you're going to franchise tag me and I'm going to play on that? I don't think so. We'll be talking to teams. I'm not playing. I'm not playing for you. Disrespectful. Austin Eckler. So I like Austin Eckler, okay? And if I'm the Chargers, you better find some money for this guy. On another note, man, so have you ever noticed? Okay, so let's just use a job for instance here. You ever notice when you trying your hardest to find a job and you can't find, you're unemployed, all right? So you're looking for a job, you can't get hired, right? But as soon as you accept one job, here come everybody else wanting to give you a job, and you're like, damn, I've been trying to get a job for the past 6 months, and nobody was biting, and now here we are. I done signed on with this company. Everybody want to throw me a job. That's how I feel about Austin Eckler right now in the Kansas City Chiefs. No, there has not been any talks between the two, but that's how I feel. It's like we've been needing a decent running back for how many years now? Pretty much ever since the whole Kareem Hunt situation happened, we haven't had a decent running back, right? Here we are with Isaiah Pacheco, who has proven himself, right, as a tank. And now a running back like Austin Eckler is like, I feel underappreciated here in Los Angeles. I'm willing to go somewhere else. I would love to have Austin Eckler, but we have Pacheco. Austin Eckler isn't a backup quarterback. He's a starter. Pacheco, he's a second-year rookie would be, well, I guess you can't really, do they even still do that, second-year rookie or whatever? Whatever. Dude's a Super Bowl, he's a Super Bowl champ, so you can't say he's a backup neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a starter too. Like, it sucks. It sucks. But I would love to have Austin Eckler. Let's see. Terrence said Josh Jacob of the Raiders that same way too, and he's being franchised. That's what I just got through saying, Terrence. Exactly. That if I'm Jacobs, no way I'm playing for you under this franchise tag, dude. Hell no, no, hella disrespectful. He was. I know they had Devontae Adams, but to me, Josh Jacobs was the best player on that team last season. That is disrespectful to franchise tag that man. Instead of you didn't want to give him a contract the season prior, and you don't want to give him a contract now. I'm done. It only takes one time for you to disrespect me, and I'm done. Okay? We can, be cordial, but I'm not here anymore. I'm gone. Out the door. So if I'm Josh Jacobs, nope, I'm not playing for you. But yeah, exactly that situation right there. I would love to have Josh Jacobs on the. Can you imagine if the Chiefs had a Josh Jacobs? That would be devastating. That would be devastating for the other teams in the NFL that has to face us, dude. That would be horrible. So, yeah, it's just crazy how this market just flipped, man. Like, even the wide receiver market, $11 million is top dollar right now. That's insane. That's crazy, right? Because just last season we had hell, I don't even know what Devontae Adams and got or Tyreek Hill got per year, but it was up there, wasn't it? Like 20 something million, 20, 28, 25, 20 something crazy, right? And here we are now, top dollar for wide receiver is 11 million. It seemed like Juju got 11, Jacoby Myers got 11, Alan Lazard got 11 per year. Yeah, it's crazy. Terrence said the difference between the Chargers and the Raiders is that the Chargers have upside. They just can't get out of their own way, and they're playing second banana to the Chiefs. I agree. The Chargers is the second best team in the AFC West, and they do have a lot of upside. I mean, I know there was some injuries last season that really slowed them down a lot. You know, Herbert. You know, that rib situation, and I think it's a few other injuries. Was it just? Yeah, there was a few other injuries, right? So, and Herbert got to do better paying attention to his players too, his team, because Whatchamacallit told him when y'all played us here in Arrowhead, he told him, "Hey, dude, I'm tired as hell. Come on, man, get me out of here, sub me out." And that pick six happened. You got to pay attention. Got to pay attention. But yeah, I think injuries is what really slowed the Chargers down last season. We'll see what happened. I mean, because right now you got Eckler who isn't happy. So hopefully they straighten that out. I mean, I know you guys got somebody else that can run. I can't remember his name. But yeah, man. Yeah, the Raiders, that place, you got a receiver that you spent a lot of money on who left, MVP QB who came to your team and mid-season decided to express his frustrations on social media about the team. That ain't a good look. Who the hell was the Raiders? What quarterback did they go with now? Because Derek is gone, but I don't remember who they picked up. Who? Because it's not the backup that they're going with. I can't. Man, I hate this. I hate to. I don't know. I'm blanking out right now. Oh yeah. Oh, Jimmy G. Oh God. Yes. As it might work. Because what's my motto? My theory is what? Sometimes you have to go to new scenery, and new scenery helps people become better, right? So it might work. I don't know, but like they saying on Twitter, the Raiders got rid of Derek Carr for the Italian version of Derek Carr. so, so we'll see. I don't know. It might work. I don't know. But so yeah, so we'll see. That's my son. He's butting in. He's trying to show me something here. What you got there, buddy? You got a new shirt?
It's a Ninja Turtle.
Ninja Turtle?
No, Ninja Taco.
Oh, Ninja. Oh, Ninja Taco. Mm-hmm. Okay, Ninja Taco shirt. You gonna wear it tomorrow?
I'm wearing it. Cool.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so he's showing me his new shirt. All right, so man, we wrapping up here. It's been a pleasure to be here. We'll try to get in and we'll try to get it next week. My son, kids, when they kids, they don't know. They just we rolling, so they don't care. They just barge in and just start having full blown conversations with you. So yeah, man, we're gonna see you guys. Hopefully, we see you next. Thanks, Taryn. Hopefully, we see you all next week. I think my kids' spring break is coming up. I don't know what we're doing. We might be out of town. I don't know. We'll see. I still might try to get something in. Appreciate y'all for being with us today. Taryn, Larry B, Adam, what was the other name? I saw it. Marcus Lost Great. Hey, appreciate y'all, Paige. Thank you for tuning in, dear. See you guys next week, hopefully. I am Bishop. This is KC Sports. I'm excited for the draft. Can't wait. It's coming. A month and a day. 32 days, as they saying. Nick Bolton, number 32. This is IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Hey, peace out. See y'all next week, hopefully. We'll see.